Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is TWiT.
Video bandwidth for the Giz Wiz is provided by CashFly at CACHEFLY.com. Audio bandwidth for the Giz Wiz is provided by the new Winamp for Android, featuring wireless sync and one-click iTunes import. Now with free daily music downloads and full-length CD listening parties. Download it free at winamp.com/Android. It's time for the Giz Wiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1379, recorded August 28th, 2012. One comfy pillow. And now, get ready for Dick. Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts. Buckle in for a wild ride with the newlywed Dick DeBartolo. It's Giz Wiz time.
It's the same dumb show with Dickie D and Leo Laporte on TWiT TV. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, growing, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Mr. Dick DeBartolo. I guess I can't call you Mrs. Dick DeBartolo, so...
Please, dear God, no. We had this conversation in Canada.
Yeah?
And I thought we had squared it away.
Really? I asked you if I could call you Mrs.?
Right. No, it was, it was 2 bottles of champagne. It was silly.
Hey, lady. So, it's fun because last week on the Giz Wiz, we got an email from your dog, and Fairway, and from Dennis's dog, Maggie. Was that her name?
Maggie, yeah, very good.
And they announced on the air that you were going to get married. You didn't give us much time to get you gifts. That's my story.
No, so conveniently, no one did.
Sticking with it.
That was good.
But Thursday, you tied the knot. Can we see? Could you have some video of that?
You know what, Leo? This is a new profit center for New York City because the marriage license is $30 and the ceremony is $25.
Wow.
And it takes exactly 1 minute and 43 seconds to get married in City Hall. There it is. Started a little bit in.
I do.
And Dennis, you take Richard to be a lawfully wedded spouse. To love, honor, and cherish you with long, equal children.
Oh, he's sighing. Oh.
He's taking a big, deep breath.
Yeah. You promise is to break his finger.
Actually, we have to swap rings. Hey.
You didn't use the dogs as ring bearers. I thought you might.
Not allowed.
Dennis has to put the ring on. Now, did you shop for those rings together, or did he surprise you?
No, we shop for them together.
That's great.
Inasmuch as he both consented to the marriage and having 10 vows before your witnesses, and by the Cordless to me, and according to the laws of the state of New York, and before both your witnesses, and now we go down to this. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Did you choke up a little bit, or was it like, well, we've been together
really
32
was.
years. It's just kind of the icing
I was
on the
most
cake.
surprised at when she handed me the marriage certificate because...
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You didn't expect a piece of paper?
We had signed some crappy things, and the witnesses signed something, and I thought that was the wedding certificate.
Oh, so it was much nicer.
Yeah, it was much nicer.
State of New York style.
Yeah, but you know what? If they can turn out 32 marriages in an hour, that's like $800.
They're doing okay. That clerk's taking in some big bucks there, and I like the dramatic reading. The emotion that she put into.
Yes, exactly.
And now also, it's like, hey,
you can tell that she's not done many. After 80 years of doing man and wife, she keeps going. And do you take Dennis to be your spouse? And do you take Dick to be your spouse?
She didn't know what the hell to say. But I have to say, it looked like Dennis, he sighed a little bit. It looked like he was a little bit emotional at it. I'm sure that you guys, you've been together so long. But when you get down to it, it kind of is an emotional moment, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And the funny thing is, what goes through your mind is as she's saying to love, honor, and obey. I'm thinking,
I'm not obeying.
These are all the things they say in movies and wedding scenes.
It hasn't changed.
It hasn't.
Love, honor, and obey.
Yeah.
Till both you death shall part. So help you goodness.
Exactly.
Wow.
And one of the witnesses was John Ficarra, the editor of Mad. And we thought we were going to pick up snacky things and run up back to Mad to celebrate. And John said, don't pick up anything. And when we got up to the office, they had champagne and every conceivable kind of pastry.
I saw the cake.
Really great.
Was it a cake or was it a drawing of a cake? You never know with Mad Magazine. I guess it was a drawing of a cake that with you and Dennis on the as the groom and groom on the top of the cake.
Sam Viviano, the art director, the day before drew that caricature of the two of us.
He could have given you an actual
in a way, we
cake,
did get gifts.
Yeah, there you go. Well, is there an address people should send gifts to? We could just send it straight to the Gadget Warehouse.
No, not doing any gifts.
All right.
But yeah, if you go to GizWiz.Biz and under popular content, you can click on Dick and Dennis Get Married. There's some photos there, and you can leave comments there if you want.
Very nice. Congratulations. That's great.
Yeah, thank you so much.
When's the honeymoon?
It's over.
It ended 30 years ago.
Yeah, no. We have honeymoons all year long.
It's all a honeymoon.
It's a honey, yeah. And we're still living in our same apartments because I found out that marriage does not make a slob into a neat person.
And by the way, who is the slob in the relationship? Not Dennis is quite. I've noticed Dennis's apartment is when you really want to shoot something, you go upstairs to Dennis's apartment to shoot it because it's tidy.
So you know what? When Dennis does if I'm doing a project, hammering something to the wall, I put the hammer down and I said, I reached for it again. I said, Dennis, where's the hammer? It's back in the toolkit. I said, I have. Can you get the hammer? Okay.
I'm not done.
Where are the nails? The nails are back in the nail drawer. Just leave everything out for like 20 minutes and go through this.
Already, they just got married, and already they're fighting like a married couple. Congratulations! I think that's wonderful, and I'm glad that you guys did that. I'm glad it is now legal for you guys to do that. So that's and it's only been a year or two that's been so.
Just past 1 year.
Yeah. So would you have done it earlier, or what? Or was this just?
You know what? It's so funny. We were probably going to do it in November because it would be exactly 32 years. But I just like to scan emails with things on sale. And this thing came through with men's wedding rings on sale.
Oh, no.
And I saw this thing with an anchor chain inset.
Oh, let's see it. That's yours? It's kind of a nautical...
See those little anchor chain in there? Dennis is a different ring.
Does he have the ball and chain?
Yes, he does. So you've been married yourself a couple times. So anyway, we got the ring.
When you say a couple of times, you're actually accurate.
I'm sorry. Okay, I thought I was making a joke.
No.
Okay.
I have a whole drawer full of wedding rings. If next time, just ask me. I'll lend you some.
Oh, okay. Very good. Very good.
All right.
And then we have the rings. Why wait till November? Let's just do it.
Go ahead and do it. Yeah. I love marriage. I do it all the time. It's a fantastic thing and wonderful.
That's good.
All right. Hey, by the way, and I meant to ask you this, and I forgot last week. Phyllis Diller passed away a couple of weeks ago, and I'm sure that you must have run into her in your
many times because she was on Match Game, and she said, I know you work for Mad. Would you want to write some stuff for me? And I said, I'd love to. She said, I got to tell you, I'm very cheap. I pay $5 for a joke.
Oh, man.
Well, that's you know what? I spoke to John Ficarra at Mad, and he said he got paid $3. But the thing is, everybody would like to have to be able to say, I wrote for Phyllis Diller.
Exactly.
So on 4 or 5 times, I would dash off 20 jokes and send them on to her. And she would put a big check mark next to each one that she bought and send me, $20, $30, $40. But I was able to say, I wrote for Phyllis Diller. And then she sent me a book, an autograph that had some of my jokes in it. So it was fun.
She was, about 95?
She was 95.
Yeah.
The thing I loved about Phyllis Diller is all the jokes were about her and Fang.
Right.
And, there were a couple in the Times that I didn't write, but they're very funny. She said, when I was born, I was so ugly, the doctor slapped everyone. So I went to a party wearing a peekaboo blouse, and people took a peek and booed. Yeah.
She was, but one of the things that's really not remembered about her, though, she was one of the first female comedians in a male-dominated business in the 60s.
Yes, that is exactly right. And a lot of stand-up comics, female comics, thank her for paving the way for female. But I love the fact that, no four-letter words and it's just a crazy personality.
Yeah. She actually is from, I believe, from the Bay Area. She started her career anyway in Oakland in 1952. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But enough of the transit. That's our transitions section. We're going to do it every week here. People die, people get married, people fall down. By the way, no one has successfully, just to give you an update on the orbit wheel review from last week, no one has yet successfully worn these and gone anywhere at all.
Is there an injury list online?
There ought to be. But we have a new product from Sky Mall and a new chance for you to vote as well. But we'll get to that in a second. But first, let's get your first gadget of the week.
Okay, first gadget is surprisingly a cordless phone. Now, more than 25% of the population has now gone with no landline. I believe you are a no landline family.
Yeah, I think this is the thing. Nowadays, people go, well, what do I need a landline for? And the only thing you really would need it for is 911.
Okay,
right?
Except I need it only because I do, not a lot, but phone interviews and a couple of radio stations that don't have Skype. And it's really hard to do interviews, or especially a radio interview, with a cell phone because you never can trust the quality. And the other thing is, I like having a headset, so if I'm calling the cable company, Time Warner, or Verizon, or the airline, to be able to walk around the house doing chores while you're on hold. So I saw this
What
new
you
system.
need is like as something you clip on your belt and a headset,
Yeah, well, there's a new system from VTech with the wonderful, clever name LS6475-3.
Oh, because the Dash 2 was just really, they've come a long way.
Oh, yeah, the Dash 3 is great. The Dash 3 is
Actually,
right.
it's very cool looking. It's got polished metal on the base station.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's actually plastic, but it's very well
polished
built.
Plastic.
Yeah, polished plastic.
Yeah.
The screen and the keypad are backlit. But what I like is that there's a headset that attaches to the base unit magnetically. So you just click it there. The magnet
There you
pulls
go.
into,
So you can walk
play.
around with that.
Yeah, well, you take it off and you walk around with it. But, Leo, what I like is the DEC 6.0 range on this is I made a call down here, went upstairs to Dennis's apartment. I'm in the front, he's in the back. So upstairs, and his office is in the back of his apartment, and walk to the back of his apartment talking to someone, not a crackle.
That's pretty impressive.
Connection. They really are long range.
I could use that because sometimes I will be on the cordless phone and forget and think I'm on a cell phone, and I'll actually walk out of the apartment, walk down to the garage, get in my car, and the phone goes out, and it's not good because it's not cell phone, it's just a cordless phone. So I could use something that could drive to work. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's very long range. You probably don't need. You probably use your cell phone for your answering machine, but there's a built-in answering machine. So it's two cordless headsets. There's the rechargeable earpiece.
Do you have to have a plate in your head for the magnet to work?
No. For that, you get 4 different hooks. You can either hook it over your ear.
Oh, okay.
They do make a
but it would be
spring
handy
thing.
if you had a plate in your head. You could just right to your
It
head.
would be, but it wouldn't charge it.
Ah.
Unless you were wearing corduroy pants.
Then
then you could run and charge that sucker in no time flat. In theory, I'm not an engineer. I don't know.
It's funny how times really do change, because for a long time the cordless phone was like state of the art, you know.
Oh yes.
And now people don't even have phones. You know, they have cell phones.
No,
it really, and answering machines.
I was
remember,
say, let alone answering machines.
I remember when that was a big thing. In fact, Dvorak for years refused to have an answering machine, and now he's right. Nobody has answering machines anymore. They have voicemail.
No. In my life, Gaines was the first to have an answering machine, and I bought it for him. I believe it was $1,200.
Holy cow! And it was probably huge, right? Because it had to have big tapes in it.
It was monstrous with, yes, 2 sets of tapes, and I think I told you we would play jokes on one another, but never reveal that we had done that. And one year we were on a trip to one of those trips where he took us all to Europe, and he goes, "Do you know Rich Little?" And I said, "No, why?" He said, "Somebody who's an amazing mimic keeps calling my answering machine, saying they're famous people." I said, "Bill, those are famous people. Every time we get a celebrity on Match Game, I say, do you want to play a trick on the publisher of Mad?" And no one ever said no. He said, "Oh, I erased them all. I thought it was..."
I thought it was Rich Little doing Phyllis Diller.
Yeah.
Oh.
Exactly.
That's pretty funny. And, of course, he had one of the only answering machines in the world, so they probably thought, hey, this is cool.
Yeah, they absolutely. Yeah.
Wow. All right, so the VTech, I think VTech makes inexpensive cordless phones, but I think they're pretty good, and I do agree that DECT technology makes a big difference. Yeah.
In clarity and in range.
And that was $100 for 2 phones and the earpiece.
Yes. But on Amazon, we have a link for Amazon.
$78.66.
$78.66. Yeah.
You save, if my math is correct, $21.29. That'd be about 21% off of the retail price. Yeah.
Wow, that's very good. You know, if this podcasting career goes down the drain,
I'm an idiot savant.
Accounting.
Yes. That's where the idiot comes in.
Okay.
Gadget number 2.
Gadget number 2, quite amazing that Jason, about 1 hour ago, said, "Dick, you're not going to believe a letter that just came in."
Jason Howell, our crack producer.
Crack
That's
producer.
right, I am on crack.
Yes.
Right. That's right. So I'm going to read a letter here, and it's from Sue Warwick in Sargentsville, New Jersey, and said, "I have these and I love them. They're cord crunches. No more tangled earphone cords. Tell Leo Kickstarter does deliver. I truly enjoy your show, Sue." So I did know that it was a Kickstarter project, and it is. We have no video from viewers. After that, we'll plead for videos from viewers. But for this week, I have the video of the week.
DeBartolo, Mads Menace, try to end the Giz Wiz with this week's Giz Wiz One Take Theater here on TWiT. You know, got a couple of emails from people saying, "Why do you call it One Take Theater? Why don't you just keep doing it over until you like it?" And it's these people who don't understand the cost of digital memory. It's astronomical. Year after year, it keeps climbing higher and higher. I mean, digital ore is like $5,000 a barrel. And the other thing is that little camcorders like the Sony or like the Vado that I have here, they have built-in memory, so you can't add memory. What does that mean? You make 4 or 5 mistakes, you do it over 4 or 5 times, you fill up the memory, you have to throw out the webcam. I mean, we're taping this at the end of August, and this is my, what is this, Dennis, the 18th camcorder? The 17th camcorder. So anyway, so that's just a little backstage.
No wonder you don't do more takes.
Insider information about digital memory. Excuse me while I tell this computer to please calm down. Okay, you know, a lot of products come out. There are endless versions of iPod cases, endless versions of gadgets to hold your iPad. there are also endless variations on headphones. Okay, especially headphones that solve the problem of tangled cords. We've even done a few here on the Giz Wiz. This is the latest. It's called Cord Cruncher. And this is what Cord Cruncher looks like. So when I took it out, I thought, well, this is okay. They don't get tangled, but they're a little hard to stretch to meet your ears. And it's a little short to go into your phone, so you'd kind of walk down the block like this. Then I did something I normally don't do. I read the instructions. Okay? So there's in instructions to make the cable longer and out instructions to bring the cable back in. Okay. To make the cable longer, you hold the jack where it plugs into your device, and you hold the actual cables, and you pull. There you go. And you get out as much cable as you want or need to listen to your MP3 player or use your phone. Now, to put the cable back in again, you'll feel two ends here, and my dog Fairway is wrapped up in the microphone cable, and this is going to be a mini disaster. She stepped out of it. Okay. So to get the cable back in again, you hold the actual latex sleeve at the very ends, not the middle, and then you pull, and it stretches out, and your cable goes all the way back in, and you now can stick it in your pocket, and this will not tangle up. So it's pretty clever. The sound, by the way, is very decent. I mean, it's not knockout wow bass, but then again, Cord Cruncher, $25. They come in many colors. They're at cordcruncher.com. And I think this is a pretty neat product. That's Cord Cruncher. Hi, I'm Mr. Cord Cruncher. I'm Floppy, the Cord Cruncher man. Hey, I'm his mate.
Anyway.
So glad you didn't edit that out.
Yeah, no. And something, I asked the company, is it okay to do this? And they said, oh, yeah, we recommend it. You can actually just wear them around your neck by plugging the headphone jack into the end. You can triple them and just wear them on a wrist, so you don't even have to put them in a pocket. So,
but it'd be cool if you could get that and put it on your existing headphones, but you have to use their headphones.
No, you cannot, because their cable is designed in such a way that it slides in and out of that sleeve. I think they said that they were considering working on something that would let you use your own. But for now, they're $25. And,
now, it's interesting because this was a Kickstarter project, as you mentioned.
Yes.
He asked for $20,000. He raised $66,000. 1,500 people bought, and most of the pledges went to people who bought for $20 a Cord Cruncher. So they got a little deal.
Yeah, they got 20% off.
Yeah. And I guess that they funded his original, prototype or manufacture. I would guess, though, based on looking at the pitch and the video and everything, that he'd already designed these. He already had them, and he was just looking for somebody to fund it for the first product.
Yeah, I had the same feeling, because they said that they made some changes from the time that they went to Kickstarter. My guess is they didn't have the money to make them in bulk and to market them.
Right.
Because I asked, I said, I saw white in the video, and they said, no, well, we found out that the white was getting dirty real fast, so we dropped the white.
Right.
And by the way, I was saying, so they're available in blue, red, and black, and they said, no, they're available in pearl blue, rocket red, and matte black.
Aha.
Now,
I used to work with a guy named Matt Black, actually.
Oh, yeah, Matt Black says hi, by the way.
Oh, I was wondering, yeah. Cordcruncher.com. You can order them there. And I presume that the idea is they get those into AT&T stores and places like that, and people just can go, I'll take those.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think they really are good, because that is one annoying problem. You could so carefully wind up your headphone cables, put them in your pocket.
Nobody's ever licked that problem. I even have special, and I'm sure you've seen them, headphones with special non-tangle cords and stuff. And yeah, there's some that are better than others, but they still all kind of get balled up eventually.
They
somewhere.
do.
Yeah.
They do.
Cord Cruncher. That's cool. and a Kickstarter, a successful Kickstarter project. Before you get to gadget number 3, could I just pause briefly?
Sure.
And mention that it's the amazing technology that our friend Jason Howell is using to bring this show to your home. You know, we shoot all of our shows here at TWiT Live because, like you, Dick, we don't like to spend money on digital storage. It's so expensive.
Oh, it's wildly expensive.
So
I paid $2 for an SD card the other day.
Amazing. So we shoot everything live to tape as it's going, and we switch the cameras. We put the lower thirds on. What is that, the Sardinian flag? You just, there's some strange flag just went across with sound effects. All of that's done with an amazing product from NewTek called the TriCaster. Can I mention the new one yet, or have they announced it? We should go to newtek.com, NEWTEK.com. Tomorrow, we'll have a special announcement tomorrow on the TriCaster, okay? Stay tuned. But check out the range of TriCasters. We use the 850 Extreme, which is very, very slick. The one we use is really hot. And I'm hoping someday to get this brand new one, the TriCaster 8000. Basically, it takes a TV truck or a TV control room and puts it in a computer the size of a small PC. You get a switcher if you want. That's it. You don't have to. In fact, I switch mine with the keyboard and mouse. I don't need anything special. And I tell you, it gives you all the capabilities. That's the John Lennon bus, by the way. They use it. There's our master control surface. We use the 850 control surface, don't we? That is sweet.
850 ECS, yes.
Yeah, that is a sweet control surface. They have products in a variety of price ranges. A lot of churches, schools, synagogues. They call them houses of worship, so they don't make that distinction. There's Jason pretending to do something.
Yeah, I had to try it. Yes, exactly.
He can't do anything because he's actually on camera.
Keyboard.
But you know, one of the things we do, you just did something with that joystick. That's one of the things we can do in the TriCaster. We don't have pan, tilt, zoom cameras. We have locked down cameras. But the TriCaster is able to zoom in, and he's got a little joystick on the switcher there that does it. And that's really been a great boon. You know, what's happened is people like Jason and Alex Gumpel have figured out the TriCaster. Yes. Jason uses it, have figured out how to use it, and it's just really... Anyway, we're very happy. We thank NewTek for providing the TriCaster we use for our productions. Well, often when we go on the road, they provide TriCasters for that. I think they're providing a TriCaster for Sunday night's Dragon Con show of NSFW. I believe they're sending out a TriCaster for that. So thank you, NewTek. And if you want to know more, if you're looking for a great video production tool that won't break the bank, NEWTEK, newtek.com. Dick, it's time for gadget number...
Well, you know, Leo, while we just came off that video talking about the TriCaster, let's make the pitch now.
What?
We are down to the dregs of videos.
Well, you saw the dregs. You saw Dick doing a little puppet show with the cord.
Right.
You don't want to see that again.
Right.
Quick.
No, that's very good. I just wanted to show people how low we will go.
Yes.
Now you see our acceptance level. When I sent that in and Jason said, this is the best video I've ever seen. So that gives you an idea about how bad your video can be.
Yes. We don't care. We've got no standards. That's been obvious from day one of the show.
No, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. So we're looking for videos on My Gadget Warehouse, a product you have that you hated to part with, a gadget that you might have invented or a friend invented. We're looking for a video on that. Or I bought a piece of crap. Something you bought and really it didn't work the way you wanted. And it's really simple. Just a 2 to 3 minute video. Put it up on YouTube and send Jason the link to your video at it's GizWiz at twit.tv. And since we're at the bottom of the barrel, your best time to submit is now.
Right? Yeah.
We're waiting patiently for your videos. So submit right now.
We can pretty much guarantee we'll use it. Giz Wiz at twit.tv. You can upload it to YouTube. We'll play it back from there. You don't have to mail us the video.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just send the link.
Yeah. Hey, this is breaking news. I just want to interrupt briefly. I saw Dr. Mom post this in the chat room, and I wanted to let you know that the computers are down at United Airlines. Check-in, reservations, and ticketing all affected right now. If you're flying on United, expect major delays to online services. and perhaps even to flights. They say it's expected to have a significant impact on United Airlines this evening, as flights will be delayed substantially because passengers cannot check in for their flight, as well as other operational rules of the reservation system. This is a new computer system United installed in March called Shares, and apparently they've been having other problems with it. So the computers are down at United Airlines. Isn't that special?
Yes. Well, I'm glad I'm back in the city now.
Yeah, really. Well, you fly Continental, but that's now United, isn't it?
Yeah, there is no Continental anymore. Yep, it is United.
So it's good it's good you're not going anywhere. All right, gadget number 3.
Gadget number 3, Sateki, the Slim Surge Protector. Now, we've seen a bunch of these, and I'll tell you the reason I like this. This is a little guy, plugs into an outlet. So if you're going back to college, you plug it in an outlet. It actually will cover 2 outlets, so you only gain 1 new plug. But it adds 2 USB charging ports that can charge the new iPad. So it does 5-volt charging.
10 watts is what you need for that new iPad. So that's key. 2 amps by 5 volts makes 10 watts.
Exactly. And at the top, it glows green to tell you that the surge protector is in use. But the neat thing is it's under $16. So we've been seeing things like this around $30. And actually, the company said that it was supposed to retail for $40, but the company itself started doing a sale price, and so Amazon is matching that sale price. So you can get it for $15.99. Now, Leah, I have a question for you. This is mine, and you'll notice it has a plug. A lot of them have 2 sets of plugs, so it must go in a dual outlet. So I plugged this into a power strip. Now, the green still lit up saying that surge protection was, the little green strip here, still lit up that surge protection was still available. Do you know if plugging something into a power strip diminishes the protection of a surge protector?
No, I don't think it would. I mean, it's getting 220 or 120 from the power strip.
Yeah, okay.
I would presume it's just you have 2 fuses in series, basically.
Oh, okay, very good.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, you only give up 1 outlet and you gain 2 outlets. See, it's always about gaining the outlets.
Yeah. It's funny. I use something very much like that, and it also has that extra blank prong. It takes up 2 outlets by doing that. I guess it's drawing so much power that I don't know why they do that. It seems like that doesn't kind of
I think when you plug it into a wall, I think the second prong is there just to steady
to stabilize it.
Yeah, to stabilize it.
Yeah.
But when you plug it into a power strip, you could just...
You don't need it.
No, you could break that off and have it lay flat.
And I do love the fact that you've got the USB ports. It's interesting. I wonder how long before USB replaces the 3-prong plug we're used to, and just everything goes 3-prong, USB.
Soon, but not this week.
Not this week?
Year, right?
Not this
and
year?
maybe if Apple doesn't want that to happen, maybe it won't.
Maybe never.
Maybe never.
Maybe never. All right, 3 great gadgets from Dick DeBartolo, but I think now would be an excellent time, if you would, for all of you to quiet down a little bit. Now, I forgot how we do this. Should we do the results of the previous poll first? And then we'll do...
no matter what, we need themes. We have
themes galore. Believe me, the themes are part of the problem. I got too much. We've got a traffic jam here. This is worse than the United scheduling snafu. So what we'll do, I think, now let's correct me if I'm wrong, Jason, I'm imagining this, is I will announce the winner of last week's straw poll. Then I will show this week's product, you think? Or should I then have another straw poll?
Then the theme... and then you show the... Okay.
See, I was thinking the theme before all of this because we're entering into the Sky Mall segment.
It is
right?
the
George
new Sky
Wood
Mall
theme.
segment, and in fact, we have a brand new theme from George Wood. Little Georgie Wood has created an updated version of the Sky Mall theme. Just listen. It's our new segment, Crap I Found on Sky Mall. It was inspired by Time Stuck in an Airplane. Reading that catalog, it's in the seat back there. And there's some very good stuff, I guess. not having ordered any of it yet.
For SkyMall.
But there's also some really weird stuff. Now, you remember we did the Orbit wheels last week. And what we do is each week we show you 3 things from SkyMall. We give you, the people at home, a chance to vote. So let me show you, before I do the product of this week, I will show you the results of the straw poll from last week. This was straw poll number 2688. We've been voting all week long, almost 1,000 votes. The choice was the Seal Shield for the iPad, the Water and Light Lawn Show, or the Wrap steering wheel lock. And the winner, and these were all 3 suggested by you, our lovely audience. The winner was the Seal Shield for iPad, and I know why. Because they want me to dunk my iPad. And I'm actually very upset about this. This thing better work. You remember that I tried a previous waterproofing technology for the iPhone, the Liquipel, and you know what happened.
Yeah.
But you've had experience.
This is not the same company, one hopes.
No, and you've had experience with Seal Shields because they also make, don't they make like other stuff?
Seal Shield makes washable keyboards.
Yeah, they make those keyboards. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to say you have a good chance with this, only because Seal Shield. I'm going to talk to them a couple of years ago at CES. They were just in the business for the medical trade.
Oh, and can't be bad then.
They were building keyboards for hospitals where everything had to be sterilized and washed. And so my guess is that their waterproofing will be sufficient. And
are you going to indemnify me if it doesn't?
No, I'm going to crucify you.
So we looked at.
No, basically, I'm just trying to put your mind at ease. So you throw it in a bucket of water, and
I'm going to do it.
Yeah,
I'm going to do it. I'm going to order this now for. By the way, one of the things you'll notice that we found is that SkyMall is a little slow delivering products. So it says 10 business days. So we're actually a couple of weeks behind on the SkyMall. But I will order this right now. And we should be able to get this in time for a show sometime in October. And I will actually put it on my iPad and dunk it. What am I, nuts? I will dunk it. All right, let's...
is this going to be one of the few ads that doesn't say iPod or iPad not included?
Oh, maybe I could get an iPad with this.
Yeah, right.
It doesn't say that. Well, then they must be included, right? Oh, it does say tablet not included. It's a slip-on, flexible plastic sleeve that makes your iPad 2 or new iPad waterproof without the use of bulky, heavy cases. Well, it's just a plastic bag.
Oh, I thought it was a process.
No.
Okay.
No, I think it's just a bag. But we'll find out. All right, we'll get that.
Yeah.
And I will. I'll dunk it. Well, I'll take it swimming or something. Now... take
it to the movies.
It's wet there. I'll go to see, Jaws 3 or something. This is a SkyMall item called SkyRest. And this was voted a couple of weeks ago by you, our audience, for an airplane. Now, by the way, the SkyRest pillow, it's a travel pillow. And you see, there's the guy resting peacefully. It's rather large. The whole idea is it goes on your tray table, and then you rest on it. And Andy Anako, who's going to be flying out here in a couple of weeks for the Apple announcement, has agreed. I'm going to ship this to him after it's done.
He's going to use it?
He's going to use it on an actual plane. We didn't do that.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Congratulations. You have purchased SkyRest, a unique travel pillow. Although SkyRest can be used anywhere, and I'm counting on that fact, the primary intended use for it is while sitting in a commercial airline seat. Its patented design is one of the first to use the natural tendency of your head to tilt forward due to gravity to get comfortable, rather than relying on the ability to lean back in your seat as with most travel pillows. Now, it's got a big asshole. I'm sorry, rather large. I'm going to try to blow this up.
I think that is really meant to go over the air vent in the airplane.
Oh, maybe it is. Let's see what it says. To use your SkyRest, combination inflation-deflation valve, it's designed to be pushed into and inflated. One-way air keeps from exiting the pillow while you're pausing to take a breath.
Oh, okay.
Start with the deflation valve removed. All right. Oh, it's got all different holes. That's it. This is all different sizes. I think you might be right, because I think that bigger one does look like it could go on the valve on the airplane, right?
Yeah.
They don't actually say that, so we're going to have to ask Andy to try that. when it's time to land, if you want to deflate your SkyRest for any reason.
Oh, no, don't deflate it when you land. You certainly want to be walking down the aisle
under
with
your
that.
arm. It's about the size of a suitcase. All right, well, let me just try blowing this up here.
Okay, yeah, good.
I'm just going to unscrew this smaller valve. So I had the bigger valve. Oh, yeah. You know, this might actually... I think that's a musical instrument.
Oh, you out of air already?
How much time do we have?
We have about 20 minutes.
I might pass out.
Did you say you have a defibrillator?
They brought me over the compressor, but I don't think it's going to fit. The staff is all running over here, like to help me. I don't think that's going to fit. It's a big hole. That's a little thing. No, that's better. You know what? You're letting all the air out. You're letting all... No, don't. I'll just do this.
Come on, you have nothing electric?
We do. But the hole is...
I have an electric air compressor, and I don't have a car or a tire or a bike.
You laugh.
Where is that other air coming from?
I can just see myself on the airplane in flight. Can you roll a rolly chair over here? Because I have to sit on a chair to do this. It's almost done.
Yeah, it's almost there.
Good. This is a good look for you.
It makes a funny sound. All right.
Are you done?
Now, I'm done.
Oh.
Now, no, I need the chair not for... Wait a minute.
Oh.
Wait a minute, I get a little leak here. Hold on.
This may be perfect.
There we go. All right. There we go. And by the way, in case you see somebody with it and you want to know more, it says, to order this product, go to skyrest.com. So let me make sure all the valves... I guess the big valve is for easy deflation. And there it is.
Oh, okay.
All right, let me just...
Okay.
Yeah, let me just put this on my special tablet. All right, Dick, go ahead. Just continue the rest of the show without me, because I'm... Oh, that's
Ladies
good.
and gentlemen, this is the captain.
Oh,
We're
that's so
going to
nice.
experience severe turbulence. Please.
No, see, this is safer. Even if the plane crashed, I'd...
Everybody buckle
Chad,
their
simulate a
seatbelts.
crash. Just push that table right into me there.
Except people who have inflatable pillow. They will be safe no matter what.
Let's do it like they do it on the Starship Enterprise. Everybody, when he crashes a table into me, just jiggle the camera, okay?
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh!
It's an asteroid attack, Captain. Hang on, Captain. You look like you're carrying a mailbox.
It doesn't, I have to admit, it doesn't look good, but it actually is quite comfortable. And it only is mildly, you know that plasticky smell when you first get a product out of a pack? It has a little bit of that. You'd want to air this out before you open it on an airplane. Yeah. All right. Oh, gosh. You know what? This is pretty comfortable.
All right, everybody's off. Take the plane back to New York City.
Now, here's the thing. That you're here. You're occupying the whole row. So if somebody gets to get up, this is the next question. How quickly can you deflate it? And it has a special quick deflate valve. Let's see how fast. By the way,
Hey,
it looks
buddy,
like...
I have diarrhea. Hey, buddy, I have diarrhea. I have to get out.
There's a little pouch here
Yeah,
that
buddy,
you can put your hands in.
I don't need the pouch.
Oh,
I
no,
need
the pouch
head.
is good, because then, look at that. Now you're not going anywhere.
No, that's okay. It's too late now anyway.
It's very relaxing. All right, let's... Too late. I thought you had diarrhea. All right, let's see here. Wait a minute. Look at that. Instantly deflated.
Wow.
Whew. And there we go. It's gone. And now you can go ahead, get up. And then I could just blow it up again.
Oh, dear God, no.
So I think that actually is not a bad product.
How much was it?
I think it's $30.
Oh, it's not bad.
It's not a bad product. I'm going to mail this to Andy and Notco. It folds pretty flat once you get the air out of it. And he's going to use it. And then I want to get it back from him because I'm going to Australia in November. And I'm flying economy. So that means I'm really going to need this because it's going to be it's not exactly a lie flat seat, if you know what I mean. So that's good. There you go. I give it 2 thumbs up.
Wow, okay.
No, that is a nice little thing. Now, I don't know what the reaction on the airplane will be. But I think that there's the picture of the guy sleeping. in the thing. I think that's I like that.
It's so funny. I thought it said ski rest, but now I see
Looks like it says SkyRest. And SkyRest.com. Or you can also get it, of course, on Sky Mall. I am looking forward to that. And then I'll let you know if TSA or anybody gives you a hard time. I don't think so. Cleaning. To clean, just wipe it with a damp cloth. If more thorough cleaning is required, you can hand wash it in a sink using mild soap. And it should dry very quickly. Certain airlines may not allow the use of SkyRest in an emergency exit row. So don't be sitting in an exit row. Oh, what are they? No, that makes sense. Because if you got to get off the plane fast, you wouldn't want to have that giant pillow.
I would not fly the airline that would allow it in the exit row.
Yeah. Normally, a sleeping person will move several times during a nap. If you use SkyRest for extended periods without shifting your position, you may experience some stiffness. Also, SkyRest is not intended to provide the one and only position for sleeping, but just provides an option that did not exist previously. So you may want to go like this and then go like that, back and forth. Shrinking or ballooning due to cabin pressure changes. Since SkyRest is made of a stretchable material, it can expand to a size that is larger than its normal maximum size if inflated at takeoff altitude. It may expand or contract due to the plane's internal cabin pressure. To avoid this, you should only inflate it once you've reached cruising altitude.
You're not going to do that anyway.
Don't pre-inflate.
No.
Yeah.
Don't inflate it in the waiting room and then carry it on.
All right. So there you go. I think I like it. Now, are you ready for next week?
Yes.
Okay, I have to play a jingle for that. It's time for our Sky Mall Straw Poll. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as picked by our jury of my peers, here are 3 different products, one of which will be my crap I found on Sky Mall review product for, it takes a couple of weeks, 2 weeks, after the gong. And what was the other one? The Seal Shield. This is the USB cup warmer with 4-port hub. I think very interesting. It's only $11.99. Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
Keeps your beverage, coffee or tea, hot all morning long.
I bet.
Since it's powered from your computer's USB port, it doesn't require batteries. You'll be able to keep your drink warm and a safe distance away from your valuable computer with the 56-inch long USB cable. And it also has 4 USB ports. So that's one. Number 2, protein ketchup. This is the first protein-fortified condiment. So this is a breakthrough product. It comes in a little...
Well, how are we going to prove that works?
I'm just going to eat some.
No, you know what? When Andy brings the Sky Pillow back, blow it up and we'll time you. Consume the ketchup and blow it up again and see if the added protein has added to your lung capacity.
Okay.
I think Dr. Mom would approve of that.
Yeah,
I think
that's a good methodology. Yeah. So this is 15 grams of protein, 0 fat, and 2 servings of tomato in every dipper-style 1-ounce cup. Protein ketchup delivers the taste and mouthfeel you'd expect with the nutrition you want. 24 cups are you ready for this? $35. So it's more than $1 a cup. And they also have other stuff like protein twist candy, protein gem gelatin snacks, and isometric meal replacements. But I'm going to try the protein ketchup. But if you vote for it, because it's really in your hands, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Finally, and this is from our chat room, all of this actually is from our chat room, the box of applause. Craving a little recognition, someone who gets your jokes? Open the box of applause and be greeted with the sounds of cheering and clapping from a very enthusiastic crowd. Or...
Wow, something neither one of us has ever heard.
I could get the box of applause or the box of laughter. Same thing. You open the box, close your eyes, imagine yourself accepting that Oscar, Nobel, or Best Comedy Emmy, just like that. It's MDF with a dark cherry finish and a magnetic closure. Takes 2 AAA batteries. $25. You do have to choose, though. Might not be easy. Either it's not applause and laughter. It's applause or laughter. Either. So I don't know. Anyway, here's our. Thank you. It'll go great with the gong. Yeah, that's both. So here in the studio, because we have the TriCaster, we're able to do so much more than a mere box could do. We have more capabilities. So what crap, this is our straw poll. What crap from Sky Mall should Leo review next?
Wait, theme. We need the theme.
What, there's another theme?
That was it.
I'll play it again.
That was the theme. Never mind.
I'll play it again. One more time. Everybody, listen in. I wish I had that protein ketchup right now.
Coming down for you. It's a Giz Wiz Sky Mall straw poll.
Wow. Somebody said this theme is too long. I think it's too short.
Yeah, I do too.
So cast your vote. This is straw poll 2887. Strawpoll.me/2887. USB cup warmer, protein ketchup, box of applause. And let's see, are we getting any votes yet? Yes, so far the box of applause is in the lead. But as the real-time straw poll votes start pouring in, strawpoll.me/2887. We'll let you vote all week long, and I'll announce the winner of the vote next week, accompanied by various themes on the Giz Wiz show. Wow.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna read a letter here because it is so apropos.
Should I play the letters theme?
Yeah, play the letters theme. Okay. We'll do this, and someone in the chat room, as I read this, can quickly find it by the end of the show.
I got to get the straw poll singers out of here so that the letters singers can come in. We should have just gotten one choir for all the jingles.
Yeah,
it got too complicated.
You think we would have thought of that?
I don't know. It's a union thing, I think. Woo!
Here come the letters, those lovely letters. Here come the Giz Wiz letters. Now.
And our letter is from Louis Genvey, Jenvey. It regards crap I found on Sky Mall.
Oh, yes.
I was on Wikipedia, and I found that your show is mentioned on the Sky Mall page.
Oh, no. Uh-oh, we've been discovered.
See the last line of the popular culture section.
Oh, dear.
Keep up the good work with the Giz Wiz. Congratulations to you and Dennis Lewis. So I thought it would be interesting.
Let's go. Just scroll down here. A Places Sky Mall has appeared. Sky Mall is often paraded for selling sometimes unusual products. Comedy troupe Casper Hauser has a book.
I see it already.
Sky Mall.
It's the very last line of pop culture.
It's also featured in a segment called Crap I Found on Sky Mall on the show The Giz Wiz on the TWiT network. Thank you, Wikipedia.
We've made it.
We've
made
famous.
it. Thank you, Lewis, for finding that.
I don't think we're casting the company in a negative light.
No, people might say, you know what? I love that pillow thing.
Yeah, no, I do, and I love it. I think this is helping Sky Mall sell crap.
Yeah.
And I mean that in the best way.
Yeah, you know what? In 2 years, we're going to get on an airplane, and it's going to say crap from the Sky Mall catalog, as seen on the Giz Wiz.
Yeah.
They'll be promoting it.
There is a Jonathan Colton song. I did not know this, called Sky Mall. So we should get that on the show. There's quite a few references to Sky Mall. In fact, here's an article from Slate.com where the wings have no shame. What is Sky Mall culture really about? Oh, see, look, the Snack Daddy chicken wing tray. That I'd like. That I'd like.
Yeah, but it doesn't come with chicken wings. It's a trick.
Oh. You know, I'm gonna have to we have to do more Sky Mall snack stuff. Clearly. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
I've been making an error here buying the gadgets. I should buy snack food. Well, protein ketchup.
Yeah, you're getting ketchup.
We're getting close.
You're dipping your toe into the ketchup.
All right, Dick, why don't you... I have another letter if you want. Do you?
Yeah, do it. Yeah.
This comes to us from Adrian Cooper of Gmail fame.
Oh, wow. Well, so she found the Gmail.
It says at Gmail.
Okay.
Hello, TWiT person in charge of reading this email. That would be me.
Yeah, that'd be you.
Yeah. My wife, Amy, and I have been huge fans of the TWiT network for a long time now. Amy's not as tech-minded as I am, but I managed to get her hooked on shows like the Daily Giz Wiz. Last year, Amy surprised me for a 10th anniversary by purchasing a TWiT brick that reads, I think we have an image of this. Mm-hmm. Happy 10 years at Adrian F. Cooper. Brick number 256. There it is. You could see. I was hoping someone from TWiT could locate my brick, cover up the 10 with an 11. And by the way, I had to take my shoes off to count up that high and take a picture of it that I could present to my wife this Saturday for our 11th anniversary. It would be great if a couple of TWiTs were in the picture as well. But beggars can't be choosers. If you could make this happen, I would really appreciate it. Adrian and Amy Cooper. And he wrote back after we sent him that picture. I hope we're not spoiling this for Amy, because it's not till Saturday. He wrote back, "Oh my goodness, that is so great! I really appreciate it. You brought tears to my eyes." That's because I took my shoes off, and there they are, 10 years in, Amy and Adrian, and they don't look a day over 20. So I don't know how that happened. Congratulations, you two. That's really sweet.
That's great.
That's
really great.
Yeah. And I'm sorry we put your brick at the very bottom of the wall. It was just chance. You know, it just kind of, that's where it ended up. Somebody's brick's got to be at the bottom.
Yeah.
John, was it hard to find? Did you have to search and search and search? Or, yeah, he did. Because he starts at the top.
Yeah. But the way the staff drinks, it's probably the brick most seen.
It's right next to the curb.
Yeah.
You're right. I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Do you have another letter, or is that more than enough?
No, I think that's good.
We can end it now, eh?
No, well, we just have to do our gadget warehouse.
Oh, I forgot the gadget warehouse.
Yeah, see, I want to do the Sky Mall thing within the Sky Mall segment because it's sort of like it all sort of tied together.
Well, I shouldn't have read that letter then. I apologize. We'll just fix that in the editing. Meanwhile, the next time, take your pillow. Take your special SkyRest pillow. Inflate your pillow. Put it on a plane seat. 11F. Sleep for 3 hours as the plane flies you all the way from Chicago to New York City. If it's United Airlines, could take a couple of days. You get there. You get out of the plane. You hail a cab at LaGuardia Airport. You wave as you pass the giant globe from the 1964 World's Fair. Goodbye, globe. You say hello to the Brooklyn Dodgers as you go by. Oh, wait a minute. They're in Chicago. Forget it. You keep going. You drive down the Van Wyck Expressway. You go up and over the Verrazano's Narrows Bridge. You say hello to the George Washington Bridge. You wave as Lady Liberty stands tall in our harbor. And then you head up Broadway. You go left on Amsterdam. You go right on 6th Avenue. You look for the leprechauns finding the green stripe down the middle of 5th Avenue. And there you are, ladies and gentlemen, at Dick's Gadget Warehouse. Don't forget to fold up your SkyRest pillow before you egress the plane.
They're geeky and they're goofy. Together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
And then the cabbie says, "That'll be $150, please." Dick, your Gadget Warehouse gadget of the day.
My Gadget Warehouse gadget. I was at the warehouse last week, and I found a plain white unmarked box.
Ooh.
But I knew by the shape of it that it would house a computer keyboard.
Ooh, look at that. That's a fancy keyboard. It's got a lot of extra buttons.
was not wrong. And then I found a little press kit marked CES 2005. Now, this is called Keyboard Organizer. And according to the company, it was the world's first keyboard that opened so you could store stuff inside.
Oh, wonderful.
But now, this is the great thing. I thought, well, you know what? It's too big to show on my close-up camera. Maybe I should do a video, but let me just see if there's some clown from the company, if the website happens to still be up, describing it. And indeed, they did have a clown showing...
I'm Tom Merritt, editor from CNET.com here at CES 2005. And we've got the keyboard organizer from MyKeo. Now, it's a membrane keyboard. This one's USB. It's also available in PS2. You may be wondering...
Man, Tom really started at the bottom of the heap.
He was so young.
Space that my keyboard usually has a lot of crumbs to store several things for you.
The microphone's bigger than his face.
We didn't know about mics back then.
Whatever you want, pens, Tootsie Rolls, some Tylenol. Although they say that you'll have less headaches with this because they claim it was actually based on research on irritable desk syndrome. And they also say that people won't steal your pens if they're locked away safe in here. There's also space up here that you can decorate, stick some Post-it notes, that sort of thing. The USB version is available for $24.95. The PS2 version is available for $19.99. They're available on their website now. It's the keyboard organizer from MyKeo.
It's made in Germany. The Germans do such great stuff. Tom Merritt. Wow, and that video is still up on the site. That's what's amazing.
Well, you know what, Leo? It turns out the company is still in business. Wow. They are just coming out with a version that will let you stand your iPad in it and add a keyboard with a keyboard that still opens, and you can store all your crap in there. Now, goodness. I've never seen it any place other than the company website, but they must still be selling enough of them that they're in business.
Thank goodness it has a little spindle for your CDs.
Yes, I know, because
that's handy. And then they have the extra large one that basically doubles as a student desk. Look at the size. That is wild. Look at that. The new keyboard organizer with the MK1700 with the rest for your iPad.
Yeah, I think that one takes a tablet, and then they have the newest one that will take the iPad. So there's somebody that's pretty clever. So it was 2005. So 7 years later, they're still hopefully making money.
We have to give Tom Merritt a hard time on that.
Oh, I know. And
Jason, were you working with Tom? No, you weren't there by then.
I was in CNET in 2005, but I wasn't working with him directly. I was in the business side.
You were? I didn't know that.
I was on the ZDNet side.
You started on the business side.
Yeah.
Doing business reporting, that kind of thing?
Helping them out as an intern initially with their video and their podcasting and stuff.
Interesting. Well, there you go. Now we know what happened to Tom after Tech TV. I was wondering. Yeah. Very good. The Gadget Warehouse, once again. Now, we are really, really seriously looking for new videos. Basically, our standards have declined to nothing. So here's your chance. If you thought your video was too stupid, too ugly, too crappy to submit to this show, it isn't. It isn't. Trust me. GizWiz at twit.tv. Email it. We have categories. It doesn't matter. Right, Dick?
No, something, an interesting story, and an interesting gadget, okay? Yeah. 2 to 3 minutes. My grandmother gave me this.
Dick, we just reviewed a pillow for your tray table. I think we'll take pretty much anything at this point. Yeah.
Anything.
By the way, the GizWiz.Biz, what the heck is it contest is ongoing right now. Here's your chance.
Yeah, almost about to end because...
we got 3 more days.
3 more days. Yeah, 3 more days.
Yeah, so by the way, all the show notes are there. Dick writes about all the products he mentions at GizWiz.Biz. But over on the right where you see that, what the heck is it? You can click that, figure out what this is. I'm pretty sure it's a Tupperware lid, but I might be wrong.
No hints from me, pal.
Yeah. The right answer is in the drawing for 12 copies of Mad Magazine, autographed. The clever wrong answers, 24 Mads, and you'll get the Election Hell episode of Mad Magazine.
I have 7 pages of the Avengers in that.
Is that yours?
Yeah.
Oh, exciting. It's been a while since you've done a full
It's been a while since I did a movie, and I thought, well, let me do it.
That movie begged to be parodied.
It did.
It almost was a parody itself.
That is true.
It's funny. When a movie's that bad, it must be hard to write a parody of it because it already is. I know people love this movie. It was like the biggest movie of all time, right?
It's big. It was big.
Yeah.
But you know what? The movie's very good if you leave out the first 55 minutes. Is what we do in the satire.
Cut to the chase.
Yeah, we just say, we're going to save you a lot of grief by starting this movie halfway through.
That would have saved me. It's true. Yeah. All right, Dickie D. GizWiz.Biz is his website. Go there. Make sure you cast your vote in our straw poll. I'm rooting for protein ketchup, but frankly, it doesn't look good right now. It looks like the box of applause is going to win, but we could hear from you. Strawpoll.me/2887. Thanks to Dan Dirks, who did an amazing job with his straw poll software. We really like it. It's a lot of fun. Strawpoll.me/2887. Thank you for joining us. We do the Giz Wiz every Tuesday, right? This is Tuesday.
This is Tuesday.
Usually it's supposed to be right after Mac Break Weekly. That's around 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 2100 UTC on TWiT.tv. And you can always get audio and video versions after the fact at TWiT.tv/DGW for Daily Giz Wiz, except it's not the Daily Giz Wiz.
No, it's Dick's Giz Wiz.
It's just Dick's Giz. Oh, good. I like it. Dick's Giz Wiz. I like it. Dick, congratulations once again to you and Dennis.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you to Jason Howell, our producer. Thanks to you for watching this crap yet once again. Absolutely. Please come back next week. Please, I beg of you. We'll see you next time on the Giz Wiz.
I'll be here.